inside the press box at Neyland Stadium. Have you ever been up here? If we can pan to the left, they're cleaning the windows as we speak because you got to have this view spick and span. This is where all members of media sit as they're covering the game. Big matchup tomorrow, Tennessee ETSU. And Jeff Jarnigan doesn't sit in the press box. He sits in the PA booth. How far from this area?
I'm on the other end at the 40-yard line on this side.
Not a bad view.
It's not. I get to watch my favorite team of my whole life play football at the 40-yard line, a great parking place, and sit in the dry, and they pay me. It's great.
Can't beat it.
No, you can't beat it. It's awesome.
Well, we were talking about you love the first game of the season, just the energy, the excitement, of course, the expectation.
Oh, it's still there. I mean, we've played one game. I mean, I think the potential to have a really good season is still there, but you got to win that first one to start winning the second one. So I'm excited. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think people are going to be hyped, and I think they're going to see a much different product in the Tennessee ETSU game tomorrow.
The thing I love about you, you truly love the University of Tennessee. You love the traditions. You love those that came before you. And I know that this year, with the death of John Ward, you had some great stories to share and some great tributes, and also filling some big shoes from Bobby Denton. Talk about those legacies and the impact they've had on you.
Wow. Well, when I took over the PA after Bobby's passing in 2014, the first time my voice came out of the speakers was the first voice I'd ever heard other than Bobby Denton's do a ball game. So it was surreal. It was kind of numbing. It's hard to put in words, and I talk for a living. So, I mean, that tells you what it's like. And John's passing this year. He's the quintessential professional. I mean, John was always prepared, always on time, always succinct. He always had the right words. I mean, I said this about him when they asked me at his passing. I said, you listened to a game John Ward did. You knew the color of the grass, the color of the sky, the hue of the uniforms. You visualized everything, and it's like Kenny Chesney's song, "You Were Our Eyes." And I mean, I think that's very, very true. And he was unrivaled at what he does. I mean, I love Bob. Bob and I are friends, and I think the world of Bob. And Bob gave me great advice when I stepped in behind Bobby. But I mean, the way Bob does a game is different than the way John did a game. They're both really good, but they're different. And that is a talent that I don't have, and I will openly admit I don't have it. But John was phenomenal, and my childhood will forever be linked with sitting on the hood of my mom's car in the driveway, listening to John Ward do play-by-play on the radio.
So many can relate to that. We're going to have to wrap things up, but you all have something very special taking place tomorrow, a first ever at Neyland Stadium.
Yes, we do. It's called a pick six, and that is as far as I can go because that'll all roll out in the stadium tomorrow. And they'll have some stuff for John here tomorrow, too.
A chance for fans maybe to win some things?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. We'll have to wait and see. Jeff Jarnigan, always a pleasure to have you on Live at 5 at 4.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to be asked.
All right, go Vols. From the press box, we're going to send things to a quick break and return back on UT campus with more excitement as we get ready for this first home opener of the season. Stay with us. We'll be right back.